Man, I wish I didn't have to work today. I wanted to see who the Texans picked. Oh well, at least I'll have it on the radio at least. And welcome back to the 2013 NFL Draft. I am your host, Scott Van Pelt. Chris Berman is out ill today. We wish him well. But as we say that, Roger Goodell is stepping up to the podium with the Texans draft pick.
With the 27th pick in the 2013 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select Reggie Branch, quarterback, North Carolina State.
And finally, ladies and gentlemen, Reggie Branch has been picked up by the Houston Texans. Reggie was supposed to go number 1, but he dropped all the way down to 27. And right now, we're going to go over to Mel Kiper Jr. and Todd McShay to give further analysis on Reggie Branch and how he can make an impact to the Houston Texans.
Yes, Reggie Branch, the Mobile quarterback of NC State. How he went as the 27th overall pick is beyond me, because in my honest opinion, this is probably the most well-rounded upcoming quarterbacks we will see in a long time. No kidding, this man can pass, scramble in the pocket, run, call the right plays, put his team on his back, and pretty much do the impossible. The Texans got a huge steal in him, but there is one thing to concern over. That he tore his ACL twice already, but if he can overcome these injuries, he will be a dominant quarterback, probably a top 3 quarterback in the NFL, and I surely do hope that injuries do not hinder his career, because this man can be one of the best to ever play the game.
Thanks, Mel. Now over to Todd McShay for his thoughts on Reggie Branch.
I really like this pick by the Texans, getting Reggie Branch out of North Carolina State. He's a mobile quarterback that's very similar to Cam Newton. He has good arm strength, not great, but he has a nice tight spiral and he has very accurate throws, passes into a nice tight window. My only concern for him is that he tore his ACL in college, and I wonder how that'll impact him as a pro, if he might need to step his game down a little bit continually, because, you know, NFL hitters, they'll really knock him around if he's too reckless out there. I think he might need to become a little bit more of a pocket passer and utilize his legs more intelligently than more of a free-roaming gunslinger. But besides that, I think he has all the potential in the world, and I think him with Andre Johnson and DeAndre Hopkins and Arian Foster in that backfield, he can take the Texans big places in the years to come as long as he stays healthy.
Thank you, Mel Kiper Jr. and Todd McShay, for your guys' input on Reggie Branch. I hope he makes a big impact as well. Hopefully the Texans do well with him next year as they look to win the Super Bowl. Can they do it with Reggie Branch? Who knows?
In Houston, they fight for what's theirs. It's George Blanda and Warren Moon proving they belong. Now the Texans battle for what they fought so hard to take back. These are the Texans. Fans come to San Diego to see their heroes play. It's the epic Kevin Winslow donning a cape, to the superhuman abilities of Antonio Gates. Masked men carry on the legacy of Fountain Sayal. These are the Chargers.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Reggie Branch in his first NFL game against the San Diego Superchargers. And he gets his first completion as an NFL player to Andre Johnson, a.k.a. Megatron Jr. I like to call him Megatron Jr. because, of course, of the regular Megatron, Calvin Johnson. He catches passes like Megatron and all that stuff. So, of course, Andre Johnson, not as good as Calvin Johnson. They share the last name. Why don't you call him Megatron Jr.? So you see we're handing it off to Arian Foster, Houstonian for beer. Yeah, I'm stealing the ESPN Chris Berman catchphrase, Houstonian for beer. But you see Reggie Branch back to throw, throwing it short, trying to get it to Oni Daniels, the Big O. But it falls short, and Houston's going to end up settling for a field goal. And it is now 3-0 Houston. And I'll explain why I chose the Texans right here, right now. The Texans have serious issues Like, here's my full analysis on the Houston Texans. They are so loaded with talent, it's ridiculous. But how are they so bad? Well, we'll just point the finger at Matt Schaub and Case Keenum. Yeah, Case Keenum's a little bit better than Matt Schaub because Matt Schaub's just a pick-6 machine. But Case Keenum's not really much of a step up. You know, Case Keenum is just like, he's a good backup. That's about it. But they have lost 12 straight. It is pretty much due to their quarterback. So I'm here to save them, hopefully redeem them from what they are going through right now and just pure suckage. So we got a quarterback now. Reggie Branch is here to save the day, and he's looking to give the Houston Texans a spark. So we're going to hand it off here to Arian Foster once again. Bulldoze and throw the defense, and he does get that first down by barely just an inch. We're going to get that, though, and later on we're going to end up settling for another field goal here. It is now 6-0 Texans as Matt Schaub, you see him being the placeholder. LOL. But Matt Schaub just being that placeholder. He's doing a great job. That should be his permanent position. I'm telling you. Reggie Branch, back to throw again. Scrambling out of the pocket this time. Getting it out to the big O. Owen Daniels gets a first down. Gain of 10. Reggie Branch doing pretty good so far. He hasn't really turned the ball over. He's keeping himself in this ball game. Trying to get the Texans their first victory of the season against the San Diego Chargers here on Monday Night Football. And right here, Reggie on a 3rd down and long. And Reggie back to throw again, looking, throwing it deep, and this one's caught by Posey. Nice catch by Posey. Gain of 33 on the play, and we're in field goal range once again here again on 2nd and 12. Reggie Branch back to throw, throwing it, and it's almost picked off, but Owen Daniels does come up with the catch somehow in traffic. Reggie has that tight spiral, as it was said by Todd McShay in the post-draft analysis. But you see Reggie scrambling out of the pocket, does get in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston Texans, and we have now a 13-3 lead going into halftime. Now they got a field goal. It's 13-6. Reggie back to throw over the middle, deep, and it's caught by Andre Johnson, Megatron Jr. Nice catch, nice throw, right on the money to Megatron Jr. And Reggie back to throw again, looking. He's going to take off running. He does get the first down. He still has the ability to run. And Reggie Branch making all the right moves so far. Look at him go. 10 seconds left in the first half. Reggie Branch over the middle. DeAndre Hopkins. And he gets a first down inside the 20-yard line. And we get a field goal, making it 16-6. Reggie scrambling out of the pocket once again. And this one's picked off by Cox. And oh my goodness. I think Reggie Branch just got possessed by Matt Schaub because that's a pick 6. And get an exorcism for Reggie Branch because we need to get Matt Schaub out of Reggie's body right now. So Reggie Branch back to throw again. Gets a completion this time to Andre Johnson, Megatron Jr. And 187 passing yards so far. But that one pick could cost him later on in the game. Reggie back to throw again, looking over the middle, deep, and this one's going to be batted down by the Chargers defenders, and they take the lead now, 20-16. Reggie back to throw again, scrambling out of the pocket. He can still run like a boss, and you see him taking off, gets a first down right there. Reggie Branch just doing his thing here on Monday Night Football. Maybe not so much through the air, but through the ground, he has really made an impact. And you see Arian Foster getting the first down right there. 15 carries, 56 yards. Not the greatest, but we'll take it. But Reggie going deep this time, and this one's overthrown to DeAndre Hopkins, and we're going to have to punt the ball again. So now we're getting the ball at the 10-yard line, and we hand it off to Arian Foster. He's taking it right side, hurdles over the defender, juke move, and he does get a good gain right there of 20 yards. Big game right there from Arian Foster. Now, we're going to hand it off to Ben Tate as Arian Foster is going to get a breather, and Ben Tate gets a first down. Nice couple of plays so far from the Houston Texans offense. Reggie Branch back to throw again. Scrambling, does dump it off to Owen Daniels, the big O. Gets another first down, and Houston is starting to drive. You see Reggie Branch kind of outplaying Phillip Rivers a little bit. Both of them are NC State quarterbacks. Don't you know? But Reggie Branch back to throw again. Gets another completion to Andre Johnson. Andre Johnson's just a weapon on this game. He is just awesome. I love throwing to this guy. And if you're a quarterback playing for the Texans, you know you got to give this guy the ball. But in real life, they don't. As you see, Arian Foster gives us the lead back. It's 23-20. Now in the fourth quarter, we got to hold this lead. Hand off to Arian Foster. He shoves off the linebacker. Get off me. Is that Manti Te'o, the guy with the invisible girlfriend? No, I think he's number 50. Never mind. I was just trying to make a storyline or something like that there. But Reggie Branch back to throw again, throwing it over the middle to the Big O once again. 6 catches for the Big O, 67 yards, and Reggie Branch just starting to pick up the pace a little bit. Reggie back to throw again, getting another completion to Posey. Posey with another first down, and Reggie looking really good so far. Now, 1st and 10 again, Reggie back to throw, looking over, to DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins with his 2nd catch of the night. And now 3rd and 6. Let's see if we can get this first down and possibly get in the end zone, get Reggie Branch's first touchdown pass as an NFL player, but it was dropped right there by Posey, and we're going to end up settling for another field goal right here, so it's not looking good. Hopefully the Chargers do not score, and the kick is up, and it is good. It is now 26-20. They have to get a touchdown to win the game, but can they do it? No, they cannot, as the Houston Texans come away with the victory here on Monday Night Football. 26-20 is your final score. Reggie does win his first NFL game, and next week we will take on the Tennessee Titans in Reggie Branch's first home game in the pros. And of course, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. How did that guy get play of the game? I don't know, but if you're a first-time viewer, please subscribe. Also stop by my second channel, Old School Sin. The link is in the description. But until next time, my name is Sin with Vengeance. I'm the mayor of Jam City, and I'm out of here. Peace.